Here, I'm going to try to like talk about what I'm doing when I do stuff here. That way if ones do choose to watch it on YouTube, they're not going, why is he just clicking around and not saying anything? Apologize off the bat, I just had a sneezing spell just before I jumped on, so hopefully I'm not clearing my throat for the next 20 minutes. But I pretty much stopped working on this where I left off on the stream yesterday when I got called. So I might have actually put some emitters in. I'm going to make smoke come out of these, like a chimney smoke, and then steam coming out of these, and then if I get it to work, I actually want to have steam come out of this when I dump into the trigger here. We'll see if I can get that to work. If not, no big deal, but I do know the smoke and the steam stuff will work. So I added the storage in. What I'm trying to do is go through the XML and add all the stuff in that I need. I don't know about this indoor area stuff. I don't. 040. I don't think. Yeah, it's like not even. I'm not going to use indoor area. I don't know of anything else that has indoor area stuff. Let me look at my seed. And it does have an indoor area on that guy, but I don't really know why, because there's nothing really inside. Four. That's that guy there. I'm assuming it's this area here. I don't know that it affects any light or anything. Thing is it's way off. I'm going to get rid of it, I think, because I don't really see a need for it. Probably should just strike it out, but I'll just get rid of it. It's more data we don't need. Have 4 of those. Tip occlusion, we've got that. I don't know if this is the same thing. It's just a tip occlusion area one, so it's for AI. If I'm thinking correctly, that needs to have the where's the spline stuff at? Oops. Oh, I bet that's in the I guess there isn't a spline in this one. Pretty sure there was one in the manure guy. Yeah, it is in the AI. How's it going there, Charlotte? Good to see you again. So let's put that into here. And I have multiple AI splines. I have got a, I don't know why I call it tube. How about we call this silo? Oh, I'm surviving. Right side of the grass this morning when I woke up. So we got silo. And we have, I need to get rid of that. We have liquid. Oop, I don't know what I just did there. Yep. Appreciate it. Actually, silo, liquid, and this is going to be I-spline fuel. That's just to fuel the vehicles up. Copy that. Paste that. Info trigger, I'm pretty sure, is the same. Put that in the production point. Info trigger, yes. Get down to the hot spots. This is, yeah, that's what I want. Dynamically loaded. What was I looking at? There was a map. That's not what I want, because that's going to go through all those. I thought there was a map hotspot or something. Map. Yeah, map position. Yeah. That's his production point. So that's fine. Unload trigger marker. Unload trigger marker. So that's fine. Here's where I'm going to get a little more involved. I'll load a lot of parts in here. So let's see if I can bring this down so you guys can see what I'm doing on the screen. This gets a little tricky with, I wish I could share a dual monitor somehow, which I probably can, I guess. So that's going to be the issue, is it's going to be like that. So we'll screen that down. Guess I don't need to see that much anyway. That should work. So we have visuals. Decals are fine, the props. So the control panel's got to be loaded in. So that guy is the same. And I think I have it, yeah, control panel. That is the same. Now we're going to go let's go down one line so that way I'm able to see what I'm doing. VGA handles. So I've got to go, so I need to open up the textures. I need that guy. I have to copy, paste that in. Then I'm going to want textures. Paste that in. Back this up. Node, I think it's just 0. Hopefully this pulls in collisions, which I think it does because, yeah. Okay, close that. So, handle pipe, link node. Copy that, paste it. I need 8 of those. Need autofill for numbering. Anyone know how to do that in XML? I'm not using the correct way of numbering either. I need to be doing that better. So that is done. BGA pipe. I think that's a BGA drains, okay, because there's not going to be a bunch of those. BGA boxes are fine. I'm trying to remember how I loaded in the lights. BGA. Okay, it's a shared. It is a shared light. Okay, cool. So we're good there. I think that's all the shared or dynamically, can't talk, loaded parts that I need. So that wasn't as bad as I expected. So what I did, rather than having 8 of those pipes all over the place, I just made an I3D. I placed it in here. Oh, that's the wrong. Yeah, I placed it right here, and then it's going to load that I3D into all those locations. And if anyone has never done that before, to see how it's going to be placed, you can simply grab BGA drain. Oop, keep. So if we hit F, that'll take us to that location, and it was right here. So what you can simply do is just import the actual I3D that you're referencing and place it into, and that's not right, but anyway, I gotta check into that. Once I place it into here, it's literally going to show it in the same location. Okay, yeah, now it shows. At first I didn't see the collision popping up. So what it'll do is actually dynamically load this part with that collision in to the game rather than having that pipe in there 8 times. So basically you save, in theory, if that file is, say, view details, not that that's making a big difference, but you can see what I'm saying. You're starting to say, well, I guess that one adds up a little bit, but you're saving that much space every time. You're not having to put that in your I3D file. So again, it's not like it's saving a ton of space, but everything helps, especially when you're dealing with console, I'm hoping. Okay, so we're good there. Dynamically loaded parts. Now we have our trigger markers. So I think I already started working on this. Let's minimize that back down. Marker icons. See, I thought I already fixed this. Interesting. Did I save it in another? Bet you I did. Oh, my brain dead right now. Marker icons. Yeah, that's what I did. Dang it. So hopefully I didn't pull it into the wrong location as well. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Console test. That's the one I want. Textures. Game icon. Okay, so I have it right there. So protection, liquid, and fuel. Production, liquid, and fuel. Marker icons, production, liquid. And this one is going to be fuel. So what this is doing, if anyone is interested, is it's loading in these marker icons that, like where you dump material, I customized, made my own. So for example, to help with confusion, I have 2 tip points. It actually shows liquids in 3 different languages, and it shows that you need to dump there. But that's going to show up as an icon in front of the dumping location. So marker icons, game icon, that's correct. Fuel. Okay, so that can be saved. Close him. So we have onload, production. I gotta fix all these as well. Liquid. I want to have as I did with the last one. Trigger markers, I had onload and load. Unload and load. Okay, and that just loads from the in-game markers, but I need to fix. So we have onload trigger marker, so that's going to be the onload location, so that would be in my silo section. Onloading station. Marker onloading. Copy that, paste it. This is going to be the load point, so that would be the silo. Yeah, load point. Think here. So this is the loading station. Yeah. So marker loading. Copy that. Paste in there. This is the production, which I believe is the player trigger. Which again is player trigger marker. Yep. I'll copy it just to be sure. Trigger marker, production. Ooh, I gotta fix. See, that would have been a mess. Next. Okay, it's production. And fuel. I need to probably label these better. That's the marker loading 2. Yeah, I gotta check that rigid setting because I don't know that that's right. Oh yeah, because I switched it. Yeah. I want 0s and 1s. I need to fix. Yeah, if I don't start putting 0s in there, I'm gonna have a problem. Marker unloading. Yeah, I better do that. I'm gonna have a this is a mess because I don't have a double. Oh well. So that's the onload, so marker onloading. I've only got one of those, so I'm gonna leave that alone. But marker loading. The marker, that's the fuel, so that would be loading station 2. Paste that. Yeah, and then this one I actually called. And it's not unloading, it's loading. So let's do that. I've got to keep my naming more consistent because that can be a disaster. Okay. So here's the shared lights. I'm gonna have to take a look at some of that stuff. Okay, so there's interior day LOD. That's just the lights though. I don't think it's anything. Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Visuals, lights. There's the link lights. See, I don't see interior. Interesting. Interior day. Oops. Four zeros, 2, which I've already got this all messed up now. I have completely screwed that, so I need to go to Files, Data, Placeables, Wizard, Production, Points, Serial Factory. Man, that should actually be in there. Okay, so it's inside props. Okay, I didn't get rid of that. Why am I panicking here thinking I LOD interior inside props. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros and a 2. So doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually up. There, duh, Illum. Okay, interior day. Okay, so that's not anything different. Dum 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 dum. Go back. So all these should be fine. I just need to add in my lights. So it would be copy, paste, and I want textures. Let's be this BGA glow. It's the XML though. Where'd you go? BGA box emissive. BGA box glow. Paste. So that will just load in at night, the actual glowing, which is down here. Paste. Okay, so that's done. Now all the fun starts. So this stuff won't be an issue. I want to bring in some emitters, but I don't actually need to physically do anything with these until I do that. I just want to try to get selling station. You get rid of that before I mess that up. Bring that back down. So we gotta get back to our silos. So loading station. Selling station. Selling station. It's actually an actual node. Okay. So that's actually unloading station. Paste that in. Exact fill root node. It's that AI node. That's fine. Unload trigger. Bail trigger. That's fine. Okay. Then we have loading trigger. I gotta add in a bunch to that. This has all got to be added as well. So I'm just going to do this. I gotta do something with silage additive too. So silage, so I need grass. Windrow, it has to go into this trigger. I want silage in that trigger. I want straw in that trigger. This is the bale trigger, and that would be it for the bale. This is where things start to load. So this would be the loading station. I guess I could just use loading stations. Never noticed that before, how that, I guess it doesn't much matter. Because that's a 0 point. Paste that in. Loading trigger. Discharge node. We gotta add in all the solids to this guy. So we don't need diesel, any of that. Okay, so AI node. Pipe effect node. Material types fine. Effect node, pipe effect 0. That's fine. Now we need loading trigger 2, which I think I turned into loading trigger 1. Discharge node. And this is diesel, digestate, water, liquid fertilizer. I think that's it. Actually, I'll just do this again. That way I know I get all of them. So we don't need that. Silage added, liquid fertilizer, water. Okay. That one's just diesel. Unloading number 1. Probably mumbling because I'm thinking and talking out loud. Thinking to myself and talking out loud sometimes doesn't work too well with me. Loading trigger 3. So that's actually 2. Discharge node 2. Diesel, it's fine. Refuel. Stop refuel. Yeah, loading node 3. Think that's good. Sounds, I'm gonna play with those a little bit. That's it though, as far as the whole overall. But now I need to go in and add production points. So we're going to do grass to silage. I might do there. Effects. F. What we might do here is there's 1, 2, 3. There's going to be 3 of those, so I'll just use those 3 ports. So let's do this. Let's go grass to silage. Grass to silage, smoke emitter. Then we have straw. And we'll call this chaff. I think that was it. You got grass, chaff, and straw, yeah. So we got grass, straw. Come out of those two, and then let's put this one over here. Control B. Let's take the rotation off. Bring it out to here. Okay. Back into here. Alright, so now I need to go to this. I just want pipe effect. And particle cleaning dust, I think, is what I want. Just effect nodes. Effect nodes goes into production. Paste that, so that's the grass to silage one. Paste that. Okay. I don't know if I really need sound for silage being produced. But we'll grab this, go down to production. And I want straw. Okay. This is the chaff. Okay. And then this is unload smoke. That's going to be the silage additive. That's just going to be the building running. Okay. So this is going to be silage to diesel. So that's the diesel smoke emitter. So I'm going to grab this. Paste that. I might mess with these particle types, but all that's going to do is going to tell this node to make this type of particle effect cleaning dust, which is what I used on another building. Alright, so then we have diesel to water. I don't think I have one for the water. Which I guess that could be the... Yeah, it's burning diesel to make water. So building chimney. So let's do that. Let's make this one the actual... diesel to water chimney emitter. Diesel smoke, that one's already done. Production. This one is actually going to be, I have a cheat sheet somewhere. FS22 emitter type smoke chimney. There is just smoke too, but add particle. That in. Then we have silage to liquid fertilizer. I'll call this silage to liquid fert. Go to productions. What's up, plugger? Copy that. Paste that. And this is the silage additive. That's going to be the smoke. That. Alright, that's it. Now I have the moving stuff. So manure production, I'm going to go to storage. I gotta grab this. Goes right under capacity. So we have fill type silage. I have to go production point, visual, minimize this guy. Says silage moving indicator. I don't know, I want to get rid of that. Okay, silage moving indicator. So it's a silage float. So I need that. Paste that. Then the minimum, I would say, man, it doesn't seem right. Oh, that's right, because the manure is not very much. Okay. It's like, man, that don't seem right. So I'm going to have to maximize this so I can see what I'm doing. We're going to slide this up. Slide it up. I gotta fix that cable sticking out a little bit. Let's put it about right there. So what's 7.5? 5. Yeah, it's close enough. 15.5. Which I could probably just do 7.5 there. And it does put it down though. 4 is good. 4.0. Okay, so that's that. I do want to look at that cable. That cable's a little tall. Sticking out the top. 15.9. Let's go 5. That'll work. Okay, so the silage is done. I don't have straw, I don't have chaff, but we do have diesel. So diesel, paste, and that is this guy. Silage liquid diesel tank, float diesel. Alright, so it's float diesel. And then I would say we'll take that down to about there, which let's just call it 7.5. So 0.75. Max. Let's go. Close enough. And the other one should be the same then. Digestate. Yeah, man, I'll look at them, but digestate tank. F. Yeah, I mean 0.75. And 18. Woo. Was it just 8? Yeah, so that's the same. Yeah, Charlotte. So as these fill, that's the minimum, and as it fills, it'll raise up and come up to what I set the max at, just like any other moving planes in the past. So yeah, they actually do have, for storage now, they have moving planes, so you could literally like have a heap somewhere that would go up and down with this as well. So yeah, that's going to be the same. Now I do need digestate. Copy that. Paste. So water, I have one for water. Paste it. Now this one, I have to take a look. It might be hidden. This one I'm not quite sure if I want to put it all the way to the bottom. Oh, that's right. This one will be the same as actually the silage. Yeah, I don't think they had it in 19. Yeah, I agree. I do believe that is something that was added. So that's pretty cool. I didn't even know it existed. So obviously I learn a lot from GTX. I use his script on the PC mod for the one I'm just now, before this building, that was a fertilizer or a manure production. Actually, there's a YouTube, I don't know if you've seen my YouTube video on the fur manure. That uses GDX's script, and I was using all this stuff, but this actually is part of the game as well. So yeah, pretty cool. So water float. paste that. So yeah, I should be able to just do the same thing as the silage. It just won't be visible until it gets up further. Which honestly, you know what? Might not be seen if I do it that way, so I might move that up. So yeah, let's take this water float. Let's move it on up. It's going to be a little goofy doing it this way, but so let's go 7.25. It's going to be kind of goofy, but now you can always see the float at least. I don't know what I think about that. It's kind of deceiving, isn't it? I'm going to put that back. I'll leave it at 4. You just won't see it until it gets up further, I guess. It'll be very, very hidden, but can't do much about the building being in the way. So water, now we have liquid fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer. I have a tank for liquid fertilizer? Yeah. This guy right here. So we should be able to take the digestate. Copy. Paste that there. And then I want liquid fert tank. Copy that. Paste it there. And that's done. I think that is it, unless I want to add some more lights, and I can do that later. I'm not sure how the lights are going to look right offhand here. Probably would not hurt having a light point down here. And this, I'll have to see if it's lit up or not. I don't know why. I need to check my fuel trigger out quick. Fermenter pack have? I can't remember if it has the diesel tank on that or not. I think it does. Yeah. I'll look at this rigid setting. Silo, onloading, loading. Loading trigger, rigid, static. Rigid, static. Yeah, that is wrong. Nope, I'm looking at the wrong one. Loading triggers. Loading trigger, rigid. Yeah, static, collision and triggers checked, 402 yeah. So that's correct. Save that. Okay, now I need to map things in. See, I don't know why storage. I added in there, but I don't think I need it. There's no node. Yeah, I don't think it is on this one either. I think that was an old thing you don't need anymore. I should have left that. Okay, so I have got to map this guy. Let's do this quick. Let's close all this out. Close this mess out. Close this mess out. Close that. That's all good. Liquid icon, production icon. Let's go ahead and FS22 console. Copy there. Oh, come on now. Backed up that way. So now I want to go to my map, exporter, open that guy, open that guy, export, copy to clipboard. New, paste in there. Now the fun begins. Because now I have to start searching for all this good stuff. So test area, start and end. Paste. Okay. So that's done. We have all these. So I don't know whether to keep these in chronological order or not. It's probably not a bad idea. I did that with my last building. It's kind of a pain because I have to go through and do this, but that'll be alright, I guess. Just takes more time, but it's easier to find things when you have a problem. So the nodes are all good. I think I even did the clear. Yeah, I just needed the level next, I think. So level area start, which right there they are. Yeah, I agree. Much easier to find nodes, like you're saying. It just makes it a little more difficult because you have to go in here and actually make sure you place them in the right spot. I mean, honestly, I always look by name anyway, but yeah, it's alright. So there's a tip occlusion. Yeah. Copy those. So 12.04, so it's actually under the test area. Okay. Next. Node. Then we have the AI splines. So I need silo, liquid, and fuel. I'm just going to copy all this and I'll delete the ones I don't need. It's 09, so that'll be at the end. So I don't need that parent. Don't need this parent. Okay. Info trigger. That is 08. It'd be nice if everything lined up and I didn't have to bounce around, but that'd be a nightmare trying to get that in correctly. Again, I want a node. In fact, let's put that right there. Okay. So production point. So we need player trigger marker. That is 080. This one's tricky because this one's in like several locations. Like I think it's in there nearly 4 times. Alright, that I can leave alone. Oh no, actually that's a link node is props. Link node. One. Green gutter. Oh, 911. Control panel. Six. I mean, I can literally import this entire I3D mapping, but there's so much crap in there that we don't need that I don't feel like I don't like doing that. I like to keep it as simple over here as I can. I say simple, but yet I'm tediously going through this, right? So here's the BGA handle pipes. So I'll be able to grab all of those. 006. 061, so it'd be underneath here. Okay. There's all the unloading stuff. So 0913. And marker loading 0. Oops. Oh, 0900. Player trigger marker, I think I've already got that. Marker loading 2. Oh, 902 1. Oh, 902 1. 0902. Oh yeah, that's gotta go. 02. There you go. Oh, 901. When did it actually update? Evidently it hasn't alerted me that there's an update. How long ago was it, Plugger? Because yeah, I think there's a big patch coming on. I'll probably do all this stuff, then there's going to be a patch that'll break everything. That'd be nice. That'll make it fun. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I haven't even seen it yet, so awesome. Awesome, don't I sound so enthused? So no, I have not seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have not seen that yet. So 061 0 0610 06 link light 6. Right, next. BGA glow. Oh. BGA box glow, yeah. That's what it shows up. While I was having a brain challenge there. 0616 0616 0616. That makes sense. It's right underneath there. Duh. Okay. Interior day. Zero, zero, zero. For sure that's gonna be there. Oh, 001. Okay, real light's low. I didn't even think of it. I still gotta add color into this too. 0600. Real light's high. Oh, 06 01. Keep thinking I'm close, but that's right, all the lights are usually in the bottom, they're on top on this one, so I got a long ways to go here. Back into the node. So this is the effects. Probably Yeah, I just better grab them one at a time. I think it's gonna go through all of the, there's a grass to silage, straw to silage, chaff to silage, diesel smoke, yeah, I better go back and just do these one at a time or I'm gonna have a mess. I know they're all right together, but I'm gonna try to get fancy here in 07. Yeah, because they kind of bounce around. Diesel smoke emitter. Isn't this so fun to watch? This is the stuff you get to see where the work actually goes in. I don't think people realize all the bogus stuff that goes into this stuff. Which again, I could get lazy and just put them all in, but I just don't like doing it. It's just so much data that you're dumping in. I try to save all the data I can. Like I said, I know it could save some time, but I mean, I guess prove a point I could save this just to see how big of a file it actually is when I get done. Okay. Getting closer. Zero 011. Zero 008. Zero 07. Yeah, I have these off. These aren't right. 007. Oh, come on now. these guys are in the wrong spot. These are 006s. I know I'm being a little ridiculous there, but that's the truth. Oh, man, time flies. I guess I gotta jump off. So you guys don't have to see any more of this tedious stuff. We'll catch you next time. Sorry for jumping off again. We will catch you later.